Bacalar, Mexico. So not too long ago, my wife decided to take us on a trip to Tulum, which sounded great. But as we all know, Tulum is a very touristy destination. And not that I have anything against touristy destinations, but a lot of times when destinations are catered to the tourists, they lack a bit of culture. I had heard of a town called Bacalar, which was a 3-hour drive away from Tulum. We didn't have a lot of time, so I thought, why not spend a few days in Tulum and then a day and a night in Bacalar? So we decided to rent a vehicle from Hertz Rent-A-Car in Tulum and take a drive down to Bacalar. Now, unlike Tulum, which is on the ocean, Bacalar is situated on a lagoon, and the lagoon is called the Lagoon of Seven Colors, which is a gorgeous lagoon. Now, Bacalar is becoming more and more popular with the tourists, and people say that it has the potential of turning into the next Tulum. So we figured let's take the opportunity and go there before it blows up and becomes the next Tulum. So without further ado, here is our day and our night in Bacalar. Alrighty, so we are at the city center. The one observation that I've made is there seems to be a lot more Hispanic or Mexican tourists from within the country coming here to visit the area. I'm saying this in comparison to Tulum, which is I think a market's happening. So I think they're setting up a market here. Yeah, 6 p.m. But in comparison to Tulum, I mean, it's just night and day, a completely different vibe. You know, Tulum is the touristy area. All the prices there have been, you know, inflated a lot. Let me give you an example. You know, we're from the Metro Detroit area. You can get a hookah in Detroit for maybe like $5. I paid $50 a hookah yesterday, which is insane. But, you know, we're in Tulum. Let's get it done. But this is definitely a different vibe, much more authentic, much more relaxed. So I'm digging the vibe of this place. We just bought some ponchos from a lady. She was selling them for 120 pesos, which is what, about $6. And I didn't have any pesos. I only had a $20 bill. So we ended up buying 4 ponchos for $20. Something like that in Tulum would probably cost you $50 for one. So major difference, but we're looking for a place to eat. We are hungry. We heard of a place called Mr. Taco. We don't know where this place is. We are going to try to find this Mr. Taco place. From what we understand, it's affordable and good, and that's what you want when you're out here in Mexico. So it looks like we found it. Check it out. This is the ceviche here, the shrimp ceviche. It's okay. It's a little dated. The ceviche is good, but it's been sitting a minute, you can tell. This is the pork with rice and beans. Yeah, I messed with that. That's good.
Did that come with it?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. So this is the chicken with green sauce. Here we go. I don't know. Let me try it again. It's not phenomenal, but it's good. For 85 cents, it's really good. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy my meal. I'll check back in with you guys when we're done. Alright, so we just finished up with Mr. Taco. Jeez, it felt good to pay regular Mexican prices. The place is okay. You know, it was highly recommended by one of the guys at the hostel. One of these tacos cost us about 85 cents. So super affordable, and for the price, it is good. As you can see, it's packed with people just waiting outside, waiting to get a seat. So, hey, if you're in Bacalar, check out Mr. Taco.
Yeah, Nati take some pictures.
All right, we are sailing. So folks, we are sailing right now on the Lagoon of Seven Colors. It's a little bit of a cloudy day, so we're not as transparent as it can be. The sun keeps popping out here and there, so hopefully we get a little lucky and the sun comes out a little later. But we are going out to one of the cenotes right now. Our hostel is just around the corner here, and we booked this sailboating trip with the hostel. So the hostel is really cool. They provide all kinds of activities and excursions, so on and so forth. So you don't have to go very far. You get to the hostel and you organize everything with them. Very convenient. But we're hitting up one of these cenotes there, and I think we're gonna jump in and take a look at it. It's called the Dark Cenote. So I'm assuming it's deep. Oh, I see it. It's right over there. All right, so we are at the Black Cenote, and it goes from 2 meters deep, which is right behind us. You can see a change in the colors. When you get to this dark area, 75 meters deep. That's pretty deep. So you guys will see a change in the colors here. I'll show you as we are exiting the cenote. All right, you guys can see a change in the colors here. Bang. So that's why they call this area a cenote. There's just a big crater, essentially. I think a really interesting fact about this entire lagoon is that there aren't many fish in here because of certain minerals that make up this lagoon and give it its colors. Not a lot of life at all. So they have some catfish, but they don't grow very big, quite small, and a couple other species of fish, stingrays. But they say it's very rare to see the stingrays, and alligators or crocodiles. What's freshwater? I always get those two confused. But anyways, yeah. But again, very rare to see them, which is interesting because I thought that this would be, you know, a huge fishing area. But yeah, it reminds me of Lake Malawi in Malawi. But no, unfortunately, there is not a lot of life in here. So it's like a wet desert, essentially, a beautiful wet desert. All right, so we are arriving at our second stop of this sailing excursion, and I'm not sure if this is a cenote or like a sandbar, or I don't know, we'll see. But you know, a lot of people are stopping here and jumping in, swimming, so we shall do as the others do. Right, Nu?
Yes.
Yeah?
Indicates safety.
It's so funny because she's so worried about jumping in here, and this is the one place, it's probably the most secure place to ever jump in. Out of all places you've jumped into, there's like barely any life in here.
3 species.
Yeah, 3 species, and maybe 1 stingray and 2 alligators. Nu's
And
worried.
1 crocodile.
Right.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Earlier today on the sailboat cruise, we met a young lady by the name of Nadi, short for Natalie, I believe it is. And Nu noticed her wearing a pretty unique pair of sunglasses that she had made by herself. So what it was is they didn't have the bars. Instead, she took those off and connected a chain, and it hung on around your ears with a chain, and it was pretty unique. I personally never seen a pair of sunglasses like this. And neither did Nu, so Nu inquired about them, found out that she makes them, and told her that she'd make her a pair before we left. Since we're leaving tomorrow, we arranged to meet her, I believe, where she's working. Wow, I'm wondering if you guys can see anything. We're really dark. Let me... Sorry about that, better light here. So anyhow, we arranged to meet her, I believe, at her place of work. She said she'd have them ready, she would make them and have them ready for us to pick up at a cost, of course. So we're headed over to meet Natty and pick up the sunglasses from her. Nice way to spend the evening before going back to the hostel for some salsa lessons. And then tomorrow morning, COVID test. The hostel was kind enough to put us in contact with a doctor who will meet us at the hostel and give us our test before we head out to Tulum to return the car, and then from there we'll catch a cab to Cancun and then back home to the good old United States. So let's go on a stroll in Bacalar in the evening. All right, so I think we're getting close to her place of work. I keep calling it her place of work, but I don't know if it's really her place of work. Wow, this spot is really lit here. Let's go this way. Cool little boutique hotel here. So this area here is obviously up and coming. People believe that not too far from now it will start to resemble Tulum, which is good and bad. It will lose that, you know, small town atmosphere, and we see it coming. But here, I think we're here. Sorry. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, buddy? Hi, how are you?
Oh, I love your hair.
You work here?
Yes.
Good to see you again.
This store is one of friend.
Ajá.
Ay, ayúdame, Dani. Como le digo que es una tienda con un amigo.
Buenas noches. How are you?
Very good, and you?
Good. Speak English?
Yeah.
Cool. This is your place?
Not mine.
Not mine?
It's
Oh.
hers and her friends.
What is this, yours?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool.
It's like three friends together creating this.
Wait, you want to capture it? As
Where
you
is it?
walk?
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, yeah. Looks good.
Oh, has it rolling?
Here we go. Here's the pair of sunglasses I was talking about. So what makes them unique is the little chain that it hangs around your ears with.
Okay. Chain. Nice. So this is mine or that one? Oh, okay.
She's saying you must put the chain one
Yeah,
side
on the side.
to don't scratch the glasses.
Makes sense. Oh, I like the rock. I didn't even see that. That's really cool.
Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna try it on. Can I try it on? Here, this is for you. Wait on it.
Which one do you think is number right?
Oh, I just.
Because now I saw this.
Add
Maybe
Well, maybe she can make that one shorter.
I think this now this looks longer.
I like this length. I like this length. Can we add more chain? To make it a little longer. Okay.
Pero no será. It's not. Maybe her hair here, sir.
Yes.
Or
Oh yeah. this
or
is
the
good
position of the
too.
head. If you do this or this.
I think it's the position because earlier this one looked longer on you.
Yeah, I think. Was
And then now this one looks longer on her.
Maybe I have.
Your
Yes.
ears.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she thinks she is not symmetric.
I don't think
But
any of us
anybody.
Hostel vibes right here. Salsa lessons tonight. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to film and to join in on the salsa lessons. Oh, get out.
They're free. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Rico. 1, 2, 3, ajá. 6, 7, ajá. 1, 2, 3, ajá. 5, 6, 7, ajá. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Every boys and girls take a partner.
Let's go. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Mira, mira, que me vuelvo pareja. Agarre pareja. Agarre pareja. Ay, canela, 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 me quemo ahí. Ay, canela, 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 me quemo ahí. Puse un baile una judía para esa gran diversión. De timbalero un ratón, quiero
I had a good time.
It's like a speed dating.
Yeah. All right, it's COVID test time. We're leaving Mexico in approximately 24 hours. So this is Dr. Carlos. That's your name, right?
Yeah, Carlos.
Carlos. And Carlos is in charge of testing me and New today. So, and Carlos was kind enough to come to us.
Okay. Yeah, well, you already know how it is.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Put your face like this, and I'm gonna take it. And the other side. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
No, just because
Oh.
now we already understood that we don't need to go super further, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't supposed to go super.
Yeah, because the first time I did it, I think it was in my brain.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, I think I got a little bit retarded after the first time.
Really?
They moved something inside.
That was pretty good.
That's what I said. All right, so we just got COVID tested here at the hostel at the Yak Lake House that we're staying at. Pretty simple process. Carlos came in, swabbed us, and took photos of our passports. And he's actually getting us the results on site. He says he has what he needs here, so he's gonna get us the results in 30 minutes or so. He'll have it emailed to us and WhatsApp to us. So we should be ready to go. We should be ready to get on the plane tomorrow with no issues. If we are negative, of course. Yeah, we decided to do it here and use this option just because we didn't feel like going back to Tulum with all of our luggage and walking around the streets and, you know, finding a place to do it. They were all over the place, but this is just a convenience factor. It cost us $15 more. He got it down to, he's doing each test for $50, so not bad. So look, if you're in Bacalar, you can come to the Yak Lake House, ask him for Carlos's number, and he'll get you taken care of. Gracias. All right, guys. That about wraps it up for Bacalar and the Yak Lake House. We just checked out. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm jumping back into our little Volkswagen. Gonna drive back to Tulum. About a 2.5 hour drive. We'll probably stop, get something to eat on the road, return the car, and then find a ride back to Cancun, where we're gonna stay the night because we have a plane to catch from Cancun tomorrow morning. We don't have a ride arranged. We're probably gonna jump in a taxi. If we feel like they're not giving us fair prices, then we'll just book the private transportation. If you get the chance, come out here and check it out before this place changes. I feel like it's on the way. They're making some changes. I don't know if it will necessarily be the next Tulum, but it's definitely up and coming. A lot of construction, a lot of things happening here. It's becoming more and more popular with the tourists. So if you have the chance, check it out now, and maybe check it out again in the future. See what changed. Till the next one, guys, this is Cedric, and I am out. So we just made a quick little pit stop on our way to Tulum. We're about an hour in, got another hour before we get there. Stop alongside the road to grab some food. Never had these before. They're called salbutes, and but they're really good. And put some salsa on them, some spicy salsa. Right here's the chicken. She's enjoying hers. She's got an egg. Salbutes. Here we go. Yeah, that was good.
Get the dog.
That's a pepper.
No,
Fuck this dog up. What's up, man? All right, I think we're gonna get 2 more for the road. Amigo, 2 más, por favor. Yeah, see, that's fine. This is good. Yeah. Some good habanero salsa.
¿De esas o las?
This one here.
Es molida.
Molida?
Molida.
Okay. And un pollo.
Oh, spicy.
Uh,
The chicken was good. An egg.
you want this one?
The egg actually.
Oh, this one. ¿Cómo se dice?
Huevo duro. Son
Huevo?
panuchos de huevo duro.
Okay. Take his word for it. All right. This is pickled onions. ¿Tienes cambio?
Sí.
Sí. Oh, and this is the spicy sauce. Take a couple napkins. You got some? All right. All right, 2 for the road. Yeah, there's a little spot we're at here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Just a little stand on the side of the road. Quick pit stop. And you go over there.
24.
Amigo, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias. You want your water? All right, well, that was a success. Those were good. I forget what they were called already, but they were good. All right, back on the road to Tulum.